Okay, we're starting a new thing on Midlife Mic Drop. I'm going to give you the daily mic drop whenever I have a good one for you. And today's daily mic drop is compliments of a very, very wonderful young man who must be a high school student who helped someone today. And I have to call it out. It was amazing. Long story short, we live by a high school and an elementary school. And when the high school gets out, it's kind of after the elementary school. And so it's a busy intersection because you have on one side is like, a little neighborhood street people waiting to go left and right, and it's a stop sign. And the other way is a somewhat busy neighborhood thoroughfare, and there's no light. So everybody's just going through, and all the high schoolers drive through pretty quickly usually, and they're turning or going straight. So we're all sitting at this big intersection, those of us waiting to turn left or right while the busy street is going, waiting for our chance. On the other side of the intersection, kind of on the side near the elementary school, there's a little girl who's probably about 6 or 7, maybe 7, but she looks badass. She's got one of those spiked bike helmets, and she's like rearing to go, and she's trying to cross the street, the busy thoroughfare street. And so I'm watching and I'm waiting. I'm trying to find out how this is all going to work. And she seems hesitant, and I'm thinking people need to stop and let her go. And I suspect they had been, but she wasn't going. She was a little bit not so sure. And meanwhile, this boy walks up the street, and he's carrying a skateboard, and he's probably about 15, if I had to guess, 14, 15 from the high school. And he's like, and he leans down and he kind of whispers to her, and she's like, yeah. And then next thing you know, he stops and he makes sure everybody sees him. And then he crosses with her diagonally to the other side over where I'm parked. And he helped her cross. And then he crosses back over because he went out of his way to help her cross to the other side. Mic drop moment for this guy. I wish I knew who he was. What a wonderful young man. I don't see that very often anymore, and we need more of that. So yes, please. And way to go, kiddo. What a nice thing to do for someone. So whoever is raising that young man, you're doing it right. And this has been your mic drop moment.